Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are jumping into Super Battle Road to show off the new LR BUU. We did the LR Vegito yesterday on the Majin Buu Saga team. How do I want to play this out? I think we probably will put Cooler in the first slot here. So I am running the Transformation Buu stage under double Cooler leads. Obviously Cooler is a fantastic unit. Let's go ahead and use a Whis here. Not the best defensive rotation, especially units like Kid Buu. But we do have a lot of attack lowering. So Cooler's going to lower TN's attack. Then we'll get Super Buu to lower the attack of Krillin. And then we might as well just get Kid Buu to attack TN since he has type advantage. He's not going to do a crazy amount of damage anyway. So, hey, there's the level 3 dodge. So this is obviously a really great team. Everybody already knows just how good Cooler is. I did manage to pull a second copy in my summons. It was actually the same multi that I pulled the LR BUU. Make sure you check out the summon collab that I did with Nolar and Sunblade. So I knew I was going to be finished summoning on his banner, so I bought the second dupe with red coins, because as much as you know, it's great to get that first dupe, but getting that second one and having both the bottom right and the top left path unlocked is when you really unlock the potential of a unit to do some crazy stuff. Obviously, you've still got 2 more dupe paths to go, but in terms of like strengthening your box and like how deep you want to go, like 2 dupes, the difference between 2 dupes and Rainbow is not so huge that you need to go crazy over getting those last 2 copies. So I don't think I would buy more copies of him with coins, because we'll just wait for him to come back in the future. But once you get those 2 paths, you obviously get access to all of his additionals and crits, which is what you want. So the fact that the new LR BUU is obviously on the Transformation Boost team is just another huge buff to the team. STR Super BUU, he was very much replaced by Cooler as the leader for Transformation Boost. I mean, not only was his leader skill better, but Cooler is just all round far and above the better unit. But we were talking about this on Twitter earlier today. Talon and Goresh both chimed in, but I do think that the STR Super BUU has kind of gotten a second lease of life now with the new LR BUU, because obviously once they both are transformed and in the Buuhan state, like he's his best link partner, and he himself is actually really not that bad. And of course, I'm sure you've heard many people talk about this already, but the link update system has made all BUU units so much better. Like the Margin now becomes a key link. The wall standing tool, which I believe only gave a small defensive buff, I might have to check, or it was a small attack buff. At level 10 it gives like 20% attack, which is ridiculous, and I think they almost all have it, as well as I think there's some Bojack units, there's some other units that have it, but they've gotten really good with the link update. So Super BUU definitely is making a comeback. I have been link leveling the BUU team that I posted a screenshot for the other day. I don't have them to like full level 10 yet, but most of them are getting up there in the numbers. So we took a surprising amount of damage that turn, but we are going to heal to full here, get the defensive buff. Fortunately, with Golden Frieza's Easy A, he is actually still able to mitigate damage despite being below 50% HP, so we shouldn't have to worry too much here. And then, of course, Cooler's going to lower attack, and we still get a buff from Kid Buu. It's just not as large as if we were above the 80% HP. So the thing is, not only is this team really good and can put out some very good numbers, is very good defensively, this is like without them fully link leveled. So remember that a lot of the units that we're running on this team have big bad bosses, which at level 10 is probably the best link in the game. I think it'd be kind of hard to argue, because it's 25% attack and defense with no HP restriction. I mean, that is pretty insane. And of course, once both of the BUUs transform, they both have it. So kind of feels like overkill, but we'll go ahead and transform Buuhan here, since the other BUU transformed. Get them perfect links.
Excellent! I'm stronger than I ever was before. Don't worry. The pain is but momentary. Jack will follow.
It's a very cool animation, and it's one of those ones that the active skill is actually pretty decent in English. So let's have a look at what they're like at the moment. So yeah, I've got most of his links to like 7 or 8. You can see there's one at 9. Big Bad Boss is only at 6, but Fierce Battle is at 10, which is pretty good. And then, yeah, this Buhan is quite leveled as well. So this should be a pretty solid turn for him. We get extra key as well. So, yeah, nice amount of key from the orbs there. And then we'll do this. I bought the free-to-play arms on the team. Just because I wanted to bring an extra support unit in that third slot. He gives a defensive buff to everyone on the team. But he gives artificial lifeform allies an attack buff, and so the boos are on the artificial lifeforms category. So when he floats into the double boo rotation, he's giving them a nice big attack buff, and then of course he's still useful on the other rotation because he's providing defense, which I think is most important. I talked about that a little bit yesterday with the Majin Buu Saga team, why I was running the physical Super Saiyan 2 Goku, because he gives everyone defense and then gives the Super Saiyan 2 rotation attack. So even though it's a bit weird, I'm going to do this and break the rotation. Super Battle Road, it's really important to do stuff like this. If you stay like married to your rotations and don't break them for like messing up links and stuff, that's how you essentially bring on the turns where you get hit with like type disadvantage super attacks and take like 300k damage. So I'm going to use a damage mitigation item. I'm going to hit both of them with the STR coolers once each, so we get a little bit of attack lowering added onto them. So that coupled with the item, we shouldn't take a lot of damage this turn. Really the only reason to use it is so it protects the STR cooler in the final slot. So also this run, transformation boost, I feel like they probably designed it this way on purpose. The fact that only the final fight is against a hybrid or pure Saiyan, so you don't get the opportunity to transform cooler early in this event until you get to the final stage. But as you can see, we've already done quite a lot of damage to 17 just with that friend cooler. I did find a rainbow friend who has skill orbs, so he's obviously hitting like a truck. Is 18 going to super attack us? Yeah, of course she is. Oh, look at that. That's my cooler with the level 3 dodge. Let's go. Yet again, how many times, boys, do we need to see proof that level 3 dodge is a worthwhile investment? Because there it is again. So go ahead and do this. The item is still active, so let's get you to attack 17. And then who's going to be left alive? I feel like, I don't know, it's hard to say. Who's attacking the most? Okay, 18's attacking the most, so we might as well just attack 18, or target 18 at least. Because if they do both survive, she is attacking the most, so... But yeah, double digits on Buu. Of course, we do have the item active. He's still getting a 2.5 million attack stat on his 12 key, which is pretty good. Bear in mind, of course, mine is only 55%. I think I gave him, like, a additional skill orb. I can't remember what level it is, but... sorry, a crit one. I think it's only like level 2, because that was the best I had. But obviously with no dupes, he does not have the natural ability to crit. So, yeah, unfortunately we didn't finish off... Oh, I was going to say, we didn't finish off either of them. But Kid Buu coming in with the additional super attack. She survives with the tiniest. If that second one had been a crit, it would have been GG. But... because I really don't want to get the Dokkan attack next turn. I think as long as we don't get type orbs, I think we're fine. Because we got... Actually, yeah, we got double type advantage attacks as well. Because Frieza absolutely kills 18. And then Cooler takes out 17. And then we get to go into the next turn with Buu ready to go with the Dokkan attack. So hopefully we can get a nice layout of orbs. Get his 24 key super, because he does get 1 extra key per type orb, which is the same as the Vegito, which means anything other than rainbow. So that works out really well, because like the way to look at it, if you want it in a, I was going to say simplified term, but I guess it's potentially more complicated, but it basically turns every single orb into a physical orb, because every orb is giving you 2 key, except for rainbows, and then physical orbs are giving you 3. So when you're looking at the orb layout, it's you can get some very, very good combos. Plus we have Cooler on rotation, who of course, I'm sure you probably don't need to be reminded, but Cooler untransformed is a transformation boost support unit. So when there's one enemy. So he's actually a lot better for this rotation when there is only the one enemy. We are getting type disadvantage attacks on Buhan though, so we are going to just come straight in with the Whis item. grab all of those. Almost the 24 key super, so let's see how much damage we can do. In theory, I guess it would have been better to put STR BUU in the first slot, just because he potentially will do more damage. I mean, I guess if Buhan doesn't crit, or sorry, I guess he is just BUU tanks at the moment, but if LR BUU doesn't crit, he isn't going to do a crazy amount of damage, even with the support on rotation. But I mean, he has a 3.5 million attack stat, which for a 55% unit is definitely very, very good. Probably should have put the super BUU first, though. But let's see what we can do here. I mean, we still did 2.6 million without a crit, which is pretty solid. And this is the funny thing about any of the Super Battle Road stages that only have one enemy. I feel like I talked about this yesterday as well, because we did the Majin Buu saga, which ends with physical Super Vegito. But if you bring units that lower attack, or stun, or any of those status effects really, the stages where you only fight one enemy at the end become so much easier, because we've got STR Super BUU here, who lowers attack. We've got both the coolers that lower attack, and the arms unit actually lowers attack with his super as well. So because we'll be able to hit him basically every turn, we're just going to constantly be hitting him with attack lowering attacks. So it's going to get to a point where literally only super attacks are going to deal damage to us. So that is obviously very, very strong. We still have the Whis item in effect here, so I don't need to worry about Kid Buu in slot 3. So Frieza will do a pretty decent amount of damage, 1 million. And then, of course, we have the Rainbow Friend Cooler. We had the Floating Cooler last turn, so we won't get him next turn. But once we rock around to this rotation again, I feel like that's going to be GG, because we're going to be able to transform Cooler, get that guaranteed crit off of his super, and we should be all good. So next rotation, we'll see what we can get out of the BUUs again. We're going to have arms on the rotation, so both getting that extra buff. I will go ahead and put Super BUU first, just because he's not got the type disadvantage here. He's been attack lowered so much that anything other than a super attack should do double-digit damage. And then we'll go ahead and do this. So I think even a super we will be okay, because, you know, we've got 400k HP, and basically all of his normal attacks are going to do double digits. So I think even if he super attacks the LR BUU, we're going to 18 key super first, which raises our defense. So yeah, we're not going to take 400,000 damage from that one super. So yeah, see, no crit, unfortunately, not a lot. I mean, we're going to find out exactly how much we're going to take. So what's it going to be? Yeah, 187. That's all the support and the attack lowering all factored in. That's really not that much damage. So, because obviously these single enemies are a little bit more powerful, because there's only the one of them. They attack a bajillion times. So double supers from arms means double attack lowering. So he really is nerfed now. Like, he just can't do damage to us. So we are going to go ahead and transform with the friend cooler and leave the other cooler untransformed. So let's do this.
You should feel honored. You're the first and soon to be the last to witness my ultimate transformation. Well then, ready to kneel?
Okay, so obviously keep that guy untransformed, gives us the support buff and the Great Link set for STR Cooler. In fact, so let's go ahead. I want to... Oh, I was going to use a... I thought I'd brought the Future Bulma item for some reason. I was going to give Cooler a nice big attack boost, so he could really push those numbers up. But, I mean, he's getting the support from his untransformed self, as well as the fact that with the combination of the Cooler on one side and Frieza on the other, he has all of his links active. Cooler, funnily enough, is one of the units that I haven't gotten around to link leveling yet. I've been leveling like my main super team with like the Fusions and UI and LR God Goku, and then the BUU team that I showed off is the one that I've been leveling the links for at the moment. So I am definitely, as soon as one of them gets to full links level 10, Cooler is definitely going to be slotted into the mix, as well as the physical Super Buu. I really want to get him leveled up, ready for when we get Extreme Super Battle Road, because the rotation of him and the physical LR Buu is going to be absolutely insane. So we didn't quite finish him off with the transform cooler, so it looks like it's up to my cooler, 79% to come in, finish him off here, decent amount of damage, and then that is it for Gohan. So there you go. That is the new LR Buu on the Transformation Boost team. Obviously, this team will always be incredible just because there are so many good units on it. And then Cooler is the leader, who is not only a fantastic unit in his own right, but also a support unit for the category. So this team will always be insane. New top tier units that come out that have transformations will just keep getting added to it. And the new LR Buu is no exception. So let me know what you think down below. If you got the LR Buu, have you tried him out in Super Battle Road? I know I was thinking about doing the all Buu team versus Transformation Boost, but I know a couple of people have done that in the last couple of days. And even though that's a very common thing, I think Sunblade tweeted about it earlier, where, you know, these ideas, you know, they come to everyone, but I figured since I'm sitting down to record now, already knowing that it's been done a couple of times, I thought we would rock a different team. So I thought I would pair up Buu and Cooler. So let me know what you think of the team down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow me on Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.